Now we're going to look at the parts of an ellipse. So we'll start with talking about the major axis. The major axis starts at one vertex and goes to the other. And the major axis is the distance between the furthest vertices in an ellipse. The major axis also contains the foci. Now the minor axis goes from a covertex to the other covertex. And notice that these connect the distance between the two outer points on the, I guess, the parts of the ellipse that are opposite each other but not as far apart as the vertices. The minor axis is also perpendicular to the major axis. So this is the minor axis. And then this right here is the major axis. All right, so we would say that the minor axis is the shorter axis of symmetry. Now the center is the point where the major and minor axes intersect. Now keep in mind that the center of an ellipse is not as straightforward as the center of a circle. So what will happen eventually is you'll be given coordinate points for the vertices or the covertices, and you'll have to use the distance and midpoint formulas to find the center. Finally, the vertices, we've already kind of talked about them. So here's one vertex and here's the other. The vertices are the end points of the major axis. And then the covertices are the endpoints of the minor axis. Now you might be wondering what the focus points are or what the foci are. And the foci are those fixed points that remain constant, that have that d1 plus d2 distance away from that specific point on the ellipse. So here in the next slide, we're going to talk about how to find those foci.